Good tonight.
Welcome back to the Sweet Life Podcast. Big shout out to Moms. How you doing? We're back for another episode. Season 3, Episode 3, The Late Way. That is the phasing octopus that we call DJ, who is the DJ amongst 7 other things. Mom's already on this shit. Stop cussing so much.
No, the bad words.
That is a Reverend named Mark. You got to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest or a pimp named Slickback. I am Eugene Wright, also known as Eugene Wright, but my homies and my mama call me Edie, and that is your host, C-No. Fellas, what's poppin'?
Man, grind time for me every day. All day, every day, man. And keep me out of trouble, too, so I ain't tripping. Keep me focused, so yeah. That's it, man. I'm just say, man, you already know I've been pretty much just grinding every day since the last time I seen y'all fellas. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm gonna lean on y'all tonight. I'm just gonna let y'all go at it on all this silly shit that we about to talk about.
Man, we gonna see. DJ, you gonna put the drinks back on the table? We gotta have some up there for sponsor this stuff.
We actually get them to sponsor it for real.
Oh yeah, we can. We gonna work out a deal with them since
just wear a Confederate flag
good
hoodie
people
or something.
Hit us back. No,
just talking shit, man.
No. Man, my last 2 weeks it been straight. We talked about it last episode. We ain't going into detail. So yes, I did. I got a new position at work, so I'm officially in management. I still ain't saying for which company because I definitely don't want to get caught up in nothing now. But yeah, I got that position, so. That's been straight. It was like I don't want to talk about that on camera, but yeah.
I'm saying I feel to be on the dog side, man.
No. Is
do it.
Hey. You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
That's exactly how they were talking to you too, nigga.
But it's straight though, man. It's a bunch of learning curves, but that's kind of cool because when you get used to a job, it just becomes mundane and repetitive. So
right.
Enjoying the learning curves and the challenge of it at least. They got some challenges for my ass. That's the truth.
Constraints. Yeah.
Not even constraints, just it's a lot to learn, but that's cool because I spend more time learning it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's so many different stuff, and you get to see like how you have to squeeze the most out of situations. You know what I'm saying?
And balance it and tread lightly and
absolutely
everything that come with it. But there's some nice stuff that come with it too. Other than that, make sure y'all stream Brother from Another. Me and my day one nigga D Skills. We just dropped today.
Hey, singing is like D's bag, huh? Singing is D's bag.
As long as it feel good, we go for it. Like we don't know nothing about notes, so much or nothing.
Hey, D be singing, dog.
That's this on Tidal?
Yeah,
man. You know I've been out the loop. I ain't on.
It just came out today. 3 record, pack number 14 of 20, and then three records in it, but it's called Brother from Another, because that's my brother from another. And also shout out to the homie Jamon Area Hill, the visual project we have been working on dropped today. It's called,
it sure did.
Vanderwall's Journey. That's cool as fuck. It's like a 20-minute film because shout out to DJD Theater. They can't have live shows, so they've been like sponsoring artists to put together digital content for them. But because it's not like a theater show, it allowed us to play with the camera angle, the footage, and do some different stuff that you just can't do on stage naturally. Yeah. But it's like still like a stage play mixed with Broadway, mixed with some Lovecraft country shit, mixed with random acts of flyness, and it's black as fuck. I'm sorry, Mom. But it's dope. Y'all should check that out too. Just go to djdtheater.com and grab it. I got a chance to do the audio engineering for the whole project. And my homie Izzy did the production. It's like a video from Kenya Latrice, and there's a bunch of different artists and he's like the number 3rd ranked poet in the world. So that's
I remember him.
So well, at one point he was, I don't know if he still is, but he does his thing, poetry. I met him from the poetry arena when I dabble in there, and that's my guy. He was also on Shameless Plug, that Love and War pack that I put out. He did some poetry on that pack for me, so shout out to the homie Jamon, everybody over at Be Creative and the DJD Theater. But yeah, that's all I got. TVO.
Dropping my phone first off. But like, what I've been doing? Working on music and getting myself together for this. I'm doing this like tabletop, like Dungeons and Dragons type shit, but it's supposed to be like some anime mix shit, and it's gonna be like a stream and shit. Gonna be interesting. And then like I made some music for it or whatever, and I was like mixing that today, so I'm gonna send that off to him. And like the first episode was Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday, nigga?
Yeah. We competing with the Super Bowl. Fuck them niggas. Fuck the NFL.
Yeah, fuck the NFL for real though.
It's moles.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, nah, like just working on music and shit, like taking every opportunity I can to learn some new like techniques and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so good times. And then going to work.
Y'all, you were so happy in season 2 when you
hey, look, man,
work, bro.
I don't like working on shit that ain't art. Like that just ain't my.
I paraphrase it for you. How I look at it. I hate working for somebody else's vision or dream. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That I'm not benefiting from.
Exactly.
At all.
Yeah. So I totally get that. Totally understand. But yeah, Big Mark.
Man, besides the death, I do a lot of reading and writing. So, I'm looking at some more study material, trying to advance myself, my mind, my oral abilities when it comes to speaking. And
way to put a complete sentence.
Exactly. That wasn't gonna sound right at all.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. Took this class at Lawson. A lot of people don't believe it, but man, I'm a preacher, but I get nervous, like knee knocking, teeth chattering, nervous when I stand up in front of people.
Oh, so you got to get used to that public speaking.
But the thing is, I've been doing it for over a little bit over 3 years now. So, took a class at Lawson semester before last, public speaking class, man, and completely knocked it out the park. I'm like, y'all so loud and talk so much in class, but y'all get up in front of the class, do y'all presentations, and y'all sound like freaking idiots. I'm sitting in the back of the class, like, okay, let me gather my thoughts. Let's see. Okay, go up there, say something. They're like, oh my God. And they're like, it's not fair. He's a preacher. I'm like,
he reads well.
But right, exactly. But
shout out to all the idiots at Lawson. I'm just fucking with you. We just bullshit. Yeah, I just had to take that from.
Man, a lot of reading and writing. That's about it. My car broke down a couple weeks ago. Man, I was driving. I just put on some clothes, put on some smell good and whatnot. About to hit the streets. made a right turn, right by the house, man. As soon as I left the house, made a right turn. Ball joint.
See, I just got that shit fixed, nigga.
I got mine fixed this past Sunday, man.
Damn, man. Got you out here like the episode of Martin. Watch my doves.
Man, I was right there on the side of the carriageway, man.
Damn.
But I was a block over, so I wasn't right directly on the side of the ruins. You know.
Y'all motherfuckers, they stay right across the street from I Am Legend, man. Man, you just reminded me, man. Like that was one of my favorite classes at Ann. It was just an elective class, public speaking. I used to go in that motherfucker act a fool. The class was so packed, so I had to take it on Saturday morning. So of course I used to come in that bitch drunk every Saturday morning. Some nights I ain't even go to sleep, nigga. Me and my roommate Frisco, man. Shout out to Cordero, man. I go in that motherfucker. They act like Farrakhan and shit. I had one of the highest grade, if not the highest grade in the class.
I know for a fact I had the highest grade in the class at Lawson.
Yeah, man, that was like
I passed that joint with a
that was like my secret weapon. Like being able to just get in front of people and just do the thing. Like
Then look, I had already took the took the nervousness out because I'm geek.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was fun, man.
I couldn't do that because it was like a Tuesday and Thursday class, man.
Yeah. It just so happened.
Tuesday and Thursday, then like at 1:00 in the afternoon. After I had already took math. So
man, that's really an issue for people, man. It was a cat. He was about your height size, man. That motherfucker was sweating puddles. He worked for Kohl's, like he was he was going to A&M to get his master's degree and shit. So he was in the class with us. Man, that motherfucker had sweat like he had just got off the court with LeBron. Like he wasn't sweating when he got up there, but it was like he had just got off the court.
Well, he
sweating like a motherfucker. Yeah. And I was like shit, like 22 then. This cat was like 34. He was, like he had Parkinson's and shit. He was fucked up. Yeah. Man. Before we get to you, man, it was another dude, man. I was just telling somebody about this shit. Like one day, we all used to be at the club on Friday night at A&M, then go right to class. One motherfucker, we had to do a presentation about different shit. This motherfucker did a presentation on how to properly dispose of condoms. That had to be one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. That motherfucker was like, yeah, man, my toilet was jacked up. I had to get the handyman with a straight face, nigga. Nigga. I think I turned red laughing now. I'm not even a red nigga. That shit was so fucking funny.
Has your cousin has Nick ever told you about the presentation he did and the report he did in high school, man?
Nah, I already know it's ridiculous.
He said he used to talk about it so much that the teacher said, you know what, since you talk about it so much, make a report on crack blood.
Man, them nigga, he did that shit with a straight face. He probably couldn't win. He's silly as hell.
And the teacher,
I did a stupid one before.
The teacher tried to fail him, man.
But she told him to do it. Right. Man, look, we're gonna get on public school in a minute.
Oh man, but no, I got a stupid one. I did one on like the ballistics difference between Glocks and like Smith and Wessons.
And we know them, man.
And we know them.
Man, them niggas ain't know what the fuck you talking about. Wow. You just trying to show out.
Oh.
You just trying to flex something.
Oh, no. Garfield was like, oh, you actually like did research and had data.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I said I was gonna do this.
Yeah. Application. Man, before we get started, another thing when you talking about reading and writing, that's a thing I did in the last couple of weeks. I'm in a book club now. Mm-hmm. It's a good way to keep me. Man, I guess he said I'm doing lawyer and shit.
That's that West Jefferson stuff.
Man, I guess, man. But yeah, we read a different book and we review it and talk about it at the end of the month. Yeah. So this month we doing the 4 agreements. Last month we did.
Just tell my team about it.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Just making sure.
They need to learn how to simplify life.
Yeah, so we did the big leap last month, so we're gonna do a book every month, man. So that's a good way to keep me sharp. Like I try to read like 30 pages a night before I go to sleep, so that's good. But outside of that, fellas, where y'all want to go with this shit? Because we got so much stuff, man. We got the politics shit. We got the entertaining shit. Like,
all right, well, real quick, drink menu because we still got shit to do in the morning. That's Hennessy and lemonade for me. DJ, what the fuck is that?
This is from Cahaba Brewery, a local joint.
Sponsor this shit.
I know, right? Give us the stuff. But Steel Cut City oatmeal stout. It's cool. Like it ain't like no super heavy stout or whatever, but it's solid. Like I fucks with it.
All good. Well, live stream.
I know one thing though. Next time I come to this motherfucker, because I'm gonna be off. That's when I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm drinking every goddamn. The day before that, Fab birthday. I'm gonna be up there with him before I come down here. So just to let you know.
He might come back with you.
He ain't gonna be able to come back. He gonna probably be geeked because he off that day too. So yeah, man, I'm about to have some fun.
Well, live streamers, make sure you continue to show love, drop comments, tune in, tap in, and be a part of the show. Shout out to the always, I think, authentic Anise Austin gang.
Crew Squad.
Yep. So, what are the topics at? Let's get
it. Like we just gonna however y'all. Let's just start with the political shit.
Like, knock them out.
From national to local.
I ain't researched nothing this week.
I mean, it's pretty. Look, man. All you gotta know is fucking
William Bell.
nationally, Jewish lasers, goddamn.
Take it to the
That shit right there.
Lasers.
Jewish lasers and baby eaters and shit. Then niggas saying they couldn't watch the news because the weather was bad. That pretty much summed the shit up. Then locally, you know, the mayor got some competition. William Bell throwing his hat back in there in the race. And he actually gonna make a formal announcement on the 26th of this month. So I just, basically in regards to Birmingham, like, how y'all feel about William Bell coming back to compete against Wolfen, man? Something we could just quickly touch on that, then go national.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, as fucked up as shit has been, I wouldn't put it all on Woodfin just because these are unprecedented situations that we're dealing with. And I don't see how old regime can change that or give people a feeling of normalcy, which I feel like is the reason he may be running again. You know what I mean? So, and no offense to, the old niggas. I'm just saying that, that sense of
all
nostalgia. Everybody, we want all the smoke with your old ass. I'm just playing, but nah.
Because your ass is on.
You just mad because I'm styling on you. You just mad. Yeah.
But nah,
We're gonna get to see a point too.
But it's like I saw the
I'm gonna get to that. I got something for that, Tia. We're gonna come back around.
But I feel like that's the foundation of why he's deciding to run. When I see it at face value, it's like these times are so unnormal because of all the shit that happened over 2020. It feels like a chance to, hey, if you get me back in, I can get us back to normal. Like, no, you can't. Nobody can get us back to that normal. And that not even sure if we want to go back to that normal. Honestly, I'd rather just keep going through this shit and come out the other end. Pause. But but nah, that's the only thing that comes to mind when I hear off the glass. But nah, that's the only thing that come to mind when I hear about William Bell running. Like, it's just the idea of getting back to quote unquote normal and trying to buy votes on that.
Do you think he has a legitimate chance?
He has a chance because
young
folks don't vote like that.
Somebody coming on my
but
post
I am
the other
voting
day.
in this local election though. I am.
Somebody coming on my post the other day and said, ain't them old folks that voted for him the first couple times in Elmwood right now? I said, no, they still alive. I said, they still kicking.
Damn.
Yeah. They still kicking. They gonna
vote this time.
Exactly. And they gonna put him back in.
Damn, Tia she on his ass. So she gonna vote for Larry.
We should just write that shit in.
It's gonna be some assholes that write it in for real though.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
What you got, DJ?
Is Scales running?
Yes,
my mom told me she was running too.
Yeah, she is. She entered her name this week.
Yeah, man, this shit gonna be a big bullshit show or whatever.
Oh no, political theater.
Yeah,
it may be.
Fuck that. Let's have trial by combat. See who
this shit's
gonna be like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say,
we definitely gonna have something to talk about.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's gonna be hilarious.
Look at your brother. Say about Woodfin. Yeah, it's like we got some.
I mean, like Woodfin, like really ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
said you're gonna do a thing, you didn't do a thing. Like you show where your allegiances were. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how many of those 99 neighborhoods have you taken care of?
Oh, he's gonna take care of them real good in the next couple of months.
Oh,
that's
he gonna
sure.
try. He gonna.
Oh no,
he gonna start cutting grass.
I'm gonna tell you, cause next year when this not Olympics try to come here.
It's not in the fall. Oh, it's 2022. It is 2022. That's true.
Yeah. So, cause they got Corona like cut them motherfuckers a break too. Cause them motherfuckers was not finna be ready. Mm-hmm. That shit was gonna be. It's still gonna kind of be like how the Olympics was in Rio.
Yeah, man. Look, I don't want to see no niggas from Dubai play no goddamn ping pong. Man.
I do, because I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go right down to the Western when they trying to get back in the hotels at night after the games.
This
Put him.
Hey,
Put him up.
just like they did in Brazil.
Put him up.
you
nigga.
wouldn't say you know the drill.
Hey,
Come on, put your
Man.
hands up, G. Come on.
Oh,
Stop playing with your.
Somebody gonna try. Somebody gonna try.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna. They gonna be successful. They ain't
They're in
gonna
the
try.
middle of 5 points west.
man.
Yeah, this
Might not make it in or out. What the fuck
Some
are
of
you
them was like,
talking
man,
about?
this shit feels just like home. Like, shit, this like Munich, goddamn. I'm like, shit, you remember that shit?
Dog.
But yeah,
Man, and that's why we speaking of Birmingham politics and right over in 5 Points West, since they gonna be at the be over at the Cross Place, man. That weak ass hotel they built right there.
And I live
right there.
Supreme.
How you expect to draw people there? All that goddamn property all around it, that's unused.
That's nice ass Motel 16.
Right.
damn sure what it is, because I already know somebody tricking some
That
dogs.
good ass Starbucks, dog.
Hey, man, I swear
The
to God, I'm glad
Starbucks actually clutch, man.
man.
No, they'll come through like it's a toss of coin. Like,
man,
5 Points West is in the fight for his life. There's a Foot Locker and a Starbucks within 500 feet of each other.
with a T-Mobile in the middle,
I swear to God, I went there like
and a rental center right across the street from that.
And an Applebee's. God damn.
What kind of,
hey,
They fenced in their own community for the Crossplex. They got a hotel, a Domino's, a track
yeah,
and
they
field.
did.
and a
That's the gun line, boss.
and a J Wings.
You go past the gun line,
And a
you won't
J-
taste of Birmingham, they'll give you J Wings.
And a 99 goddamn year loan. Don't forget about the 99-year loan they got in that motherfucker. That's ridiculous, man. It's almost like when I went to that Starbucks a couple of weeks, I was in the drive-thru. It was like, motherfucker, like, what you want, nigga? I'm like, what the fuck?
Fam, I get a simple thing. Is the name says what's in it? Nitro cold brew with sweet cream.
Yes. I want no goddamn cream, but yeah. You right though, yeah. I had that shit today.
Yeah, they will fuck that up.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, cuz, what?
Let me say this about wow. Now in regard talking about the hotel, man. In regards to William Bell getting shot at and jumped on, that nigga he was dicking people bitches, man. That's what that was. That
And
shit
hold
was
on,
about.
ain't the dude that agrees to ain't they frat brothers, bro?
You know
Ain't
what?
They both knew
No. I don't know about William Bell.
Yeah,
being
he definitely knew.
He must be okay, but he must have been Birmingham child. I don't even know nothing about William Bell. No, I don't mean it like that, but I didn't know. I know the other cat from A&M. I know that for sure. He worked in Regions. Like, yeah, they was fighting over a woman. Then that whole fiasco, goddamn, when he was down at that Club Steel shit. That's some fucking irony. If y'all let me recap. This a nigga down there cause somebody his girl cheating on him. So he trying to catch his girl and the nigga so he can put some fire on their ass. Just so happened he think the nigga is William Bell. So shit, he followed that nigga and started shooting up William Bell shit. Detail. They beat the break. They NWO his ass.
Oh, no.
But the fucked up part about it,
man, dog.
Bell, he was actually he was doing some foul shit too.
Yeah.
But the irony, the dude that shot at him was looking for somebody else, but shot at him. That shit crazy. That's the fucking irony though, man. That shit crazy, man. But yeah, I feel. Go ahead, Mark. What you think about the race, man?
Man, it's gonna be a runoff. I'm gonna tell you that. So
Yeah.
be prepared for the runoff.
William Bell might lose then if you gotta run anyway.
He should have. I don't think.
You idiot.
I don't think they gonna. I don't think Bill gonna get in this time. I think they gonna try to. It's gonna be a runoff between Woodford and Scales.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Think people like her like that?
Oh, motherfuckers fuck with her, dog.
Yeah, the black
That's my
woman
mama
that
said
jumped
too.
off after the inauguration.
Exactly.
It's a wrap.
No.
But her though?
Yeah.
Now some.
Don't even matter.
I don't
It's
know
gonna
too
be
much.
interesting.
I don't know too much about her. I gotta look into it some more. But man,
I know some stuff, but I can't talk about that.
I know.
I'm not gonna.
I know.
And then, like, I work at a hotel there.
Yeah, you done
You
met
know
her
what I'm
a
saying?
couple of times.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's What else you got? Because I'm just going to...
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, man, those two, I can seeing it coming down between those two. I don't think Woods got a chance this time either.
Yeah.
And until Whitford is tired, until a white candidate comes out and just like, yeah, we done gentrified everywhere we wanted to gentrify.
All right, nigga, get out of
No,
right, exactly.
Get the final fucking Infinity Stone.
Exactly.
or the final form.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Either or. You can say either or.
Oh, they gonna turn New Delta City.
Because I'm just overall pissed at this administration and how they've done stuff without sittings, like the stadium. That's one thing that pissed me off. How they just put that randomly in the middle of in the Uptown parking lot, bro. They tore down the Uptown parking lot and put a stadium right there. Yeah, nobody wants a stadium that's only 4 city blocks wide. When you got cities the same
the
size.
World Games, man.
That too. And they got these folks spread all over 4 different places. I just they just updated the they added 3 other places that they gonna compete at.
They put that little league field the same goddamn games across.
Exactly.
No,
They
gonna be at the UAB soccer field probably.
Yeah.
They should have just kept Fair Park football field.
Chill out,
They gonna
man.
do that.
The issue I have is that,
We had no say on it, man.
Yeah, he spent $80 million of the city's budget for it, but Jefferson County owns the stadium.
Exactly.
It don't get no more
Exactly.
fucked up than that.
Exactly.
I personal opinion, I feel like it's definitely going to be a runoff. I don't know if it's going to be in between, him and Bell or Scales, but he definitely going to have a hard time getting reelected. Because I feel, in my opinion, I feel like he lost a lot of credibility with like the people that voted for him.
Yeah.
Like and personally, my opinion, crime is fucked up here. We all know that. It's the elephant in the room. But from how I look at things, I don't think he acknowledges it enough. It's almost like he just try to kind of circumvent it or ignore it, And I don't like that, especially as a leader, man. You want to be more accountable about that.
Yeah.
It's almost like he just kind of glossed over it. I may be wrong. It may be things that I haven't seen, but from what I see in the news and television news, it's almost like he don't address it enough for me, because it's fucking alarming. Birmingham's only like give or take 200,000 people, and how murders take place here is outrageous, man. It shouldn't be taking place at all.
He loves to say trying to have some more police officers. Well, more police on the block ain't gonna do nothing. Like I said the last time, I believe I said it the last time we were here. Some of these people was talking about like, yeah, man, we trying to do some intervention with some of these folks on the block, real deal intervention, and have hands-on
community outreach,
right?
Real community outreach,
and then and y'all won't support it. Y'all think everything's all about police. No, they gonna keep dipping and dodging the police, like they have been.
And I agree with GI, and you pretty much saying what he's saying. Like, we need more. If we're gonna allocate more money, we need to allocate it in a way where it's for mental health, for community outreach, things where people actually feel included, and not feel like they just being like.
These kids need something to do, man.
Yeah.
Going to school, coming home, I ain't getting it no more.
Shit, they ain't even going to school right now.
Well, that too, but still, that giving more opportunity to goddamn kill and rob and sell dope.
I mean,
try to sell dope.
You're not gonna put kids in school in the middle of a pandemic,
right? Of course not. Well, you see, Birmingham City Schools got trying to make them start school in July.
I didn't know that. Damn, that's crazy, man.
That's public education.
Let's take it. Let's go a little bit broader, man. I'm sure y'all seen that the lady from Georgia, the newly elected, politician from Georgia, the Democrats. What was it, Marjorie Greene, Taylor Greene? Is that her name? DJ?
Yeah.
Did I say that correct?
Fuck shit.
Like they was trying to strip her of her duties, in which they did off the various committees. Especially like she was supposed to be on the fucking budget, education committee and budget committee. Somebody like that should not be on committees like that, especially when she's spewing fucking, saying Jewish lasers killing, starting wildfires, people eating babies, 9/11 wasn't real. Called a guy and the shooting shit, in Florida, pussy, like, that's highly inflammatory and highly ridiculous, man. And people voted, her constituents voted her in. That's what they believe in that shit. Like, that shit unfortunate. They asked Tommy Tuberville about what he thought about.
That shit actually That's what they fucked up at to start with. But go ahead, I digress.
That nigga said he ain't been paying attention to the news because the weather been bad. Like, that came out his mouth in 2021, not during the goddamn Pony Express. That shit came out his mouth in 2021, not in the 1800s, not in the Ben Franklin time frame.
No.
That nigga is tripping.
No, but the weather been bad.
So
they had like 2 feet of snow. Nigga.
I wanted to juxtapose that.
That nigga in Alabama, man. Supposedly.
Let me juxtapose that, like the whole conspiracy theorist movement, QAnon movement, man. Yeah, he don't know the 3 branches of government. let me juxtapose that with shit that's really going on political. Like all the motherfuckers getting into that "don't thread on me" shit. They infringing on our rights in Alabama. I see it every day now. What I'm doing on the weekend, my weekend activity or whatever. But my thing is, ain't nobody fucking paying attention to what's actually going on in politics locally or state-wise. The governor just signed an agreement to build 4 prisons for $4 billion.
Told y'all about that.
And fucking pay $88 million a year in a lease, but the state not gonna own it. Only private corporations gonna own it. Ain't nobody said shit about that. But they talk about conspiracies. That's a fucking conspiracy right there. And she allocating only 6% to the general education budget for the state. Come on, man.
That's not conspiracy. Fellas, that's fact. Like, it's a difference there.
Bro.
She really doing fuck shit. We got the proof in the paperwork.
How do you all feel, man, about, I guess, like, just the political fuckery, like, that's going on in this state and abroad? Because they got people, it's misdirection from my perspective, but which I know you kind of apolitical, but you got to have some type of perspective because people are using conspiracy theories to justify bullshit, and conspiracies, it's just a conspiracy. It's not real. It's not reality, man.
As far as Kate Ivy, yeah, she's the devil, but but nah, like
Janko.
But that's the same shit I was telling you about the homie Tim a few episodes ago, and just how he was pushing this narrative of like, shout out to the homie Tim from B-Ham Stands. He been posting and saying like, yo, she's trying to build 4 new prisons here. With, you know, money right from there. Regions, and he was calling boycott regions at her. And these are all the things that... That's why I fuck with Tim, because he brings awareness to that.
Right.
But yeah, she got a record of doing fuck shit. She still killed the innocent black man. We're not gonna let that slide.
At all. That cancer gonna take her out here soon. So
as far as like all of the other shit, I'm not listening to Tommy Tuberville on this culture record. And speaking of G.I., that's you the one run the war report. I'm watching next episode to see what y'all got up on that. But shout out to my homie G.I., man. He got a lot of big things popping with the war report. I ain't gonna put that on you, brother. But nah, I heard this chick. She also had like death threats saying she wanted to, like, that Marjorie chick wanted to murder Nancy Pelosi. Hang her and shit.
Murder, hang.
Like, on her Twitter profile, she been trying to go back and delete everything, but them screenshots got ass. I mean,
oh god.
Idiocracy 2020 was real, and we are still seeing the effects of it. And fuck being a part of a panel. She shouldn't be in fucking office, but that ain't got.
That's just where we at with it, though.
That is really where we at. We need to bring back China from WWF to combat this bitch. Like, what are we voting for now? Like,
I mean,
I know what we voting for, but
China would have been up
like
right up our alley with it.
I can't even understand the logic behind going that far right, rather. Like, and it ain't even about a left or right thing with me. It's just like, where the fuck is the logic in this?
It's just fucking pandering. It's just pandering to a certain market, you know.
But where are we as people that we vote for such type bullshit? If you judging by somebody that make death threats, my nigga, the whole Griselda should be in the fucking Senate and the House of New York for the shit that they talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be. I'm sorry, I looked at you. I commented on the phone. yeah. But man, fuck that chick. I'm glad I don't live in Georgia. That's all I got.
I mean, we got Tuberville. Man, what the fuck is the difference?
We fucked up.
That nigga say he couldn't watch TV because of the weather.
Because the weather was bad, nigga.
That was special.
Just say, man, I ain't look at that shit. I ain't have a chance to look at it.
This nigga
I was watching Sports Center.
Trying to see Auburn Raccoon Class.
What you got? What you got on this, man?
You know, I don't deal with white people anyway, so man, especially racist white people. It just baffles me how folks are legit still this racist. But then again, you know, like they say, they paint these pictures of Dr. King, Malcolm X, and them in black and white, when in reality those pictures were taken in color. They don't want us to realize how goddamn close that shit was.
50 years, 50 odd years ago.
Exactly. So hell, my mama 50 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
never forget.
Exactly. So
now you can get first-hand accounts of that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My grandmama remember when John F. Kennedy was assassinated.
Right. 63.
Right. So stuff like that. It baffles me, but it doesn't surprise me because some of these people are still alive. These folks that wore them hoods still alive. Their offspring still alive.
Mm-hmm. They be at the Alabama and Auburn football games,
giving us high five. But a day later, let it be that Sunday after that Saturday game. They see you on the street, you blow your horn at them. Nigga, you blowing your horn, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Get my 12 gauge out and blow your back window out, nigga. But man, and what was I about to say? And the killer part about it, the white women, they treated so bad in the home by these white men, and still out here supporting this racist bull crap.
It is.
They be getting slapped in the face at home. They get abused more than black women, if you ask me.
Probably do.
And they get talked down to so bad and treated like dogs at the house. And then they go run for they still spewing that racist retort too. That the husband beat into their head.
Talking to the police officer wise, man.
Not when they watch
them too.
They doing all that, but they don't do that when it's time to watch Pornhub. But that's different. That's entirely.
They want the black man to come in and watch
BBC.
What you got, DJ? Before we go to all the fuck shit.
And not the British. You know what I'm saying? Not the British broadcasting channel or whatever the fuck it's called.
Straight up.
Interracial.
All of that.
Interracial 3-child browser history looks like.
Let me give y'all a fun fact, man.
Bunch of synthesizers.
Let me give y'all a fun fact. I don't know if y'all knew this. This is like a statistic from 2 years ago. After a night Alabama and Auburn game, Pornhub, like the most clicks on Pornhub come from the state of Alabama. That was a fact. Y'all can Google that shit. Like after an Alabama night game and an Auburn night game on ESPN, the most clicks on Pornhub come from this state. So y'all just go figure.
Hey, them games get them motherfuckers turned up
and stressed out. Gotta relieve themselves. As they call it, relieving themselves.
Man, what you got before we go to this fuck shit, DJ?
Alright, we was on what now?
We just talking about political fuckery, man. Marjorie Taylor.
Oh,
Bill, Miss Doubtfire. I call the governor Miss Doubtfire.
All right. So what? Like numero uno for K Ivy, right? She be wild bogus, dog. Like we see what she on.
Right.
Let's get out of here. That's it. That's it for that.
Yeah.
We got like then we got homegirl talking crazy. She like another
Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group.
Oh man, that that's that super right shit.
Just complete fuckery.
Oh dude, like, but see, I come across that shit.
Your brother. That nigga just
he's old big bitch. But like that shit. That's just meme culture, like becoming a person.
Yeah, cartoons are turning into real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seeing sounds, dog.
Yeah. Yep. It's that nigga say you high as fuck, man.
Big high.
Since you big high, let's talk about some fuckery, man. Your boy, I have never listened to this cat music.
Oh man.
I have never listened to Lil Uzi Vert. I think he had a song for real, and I ain't even listened to it.
Oh, Neon Guts, that shit's great.
Yeah,
man,
I love that record. Half right.
The nigga got a $24 million emerald. Well, is it a diamond or is it? Well, I say
pink diamond.
Okay, yeah. I say emerald because it reminds me of Sunday.
Blood diamonds.
He got a fucking, I guess, it's valued at $24 million. Maybe he just paid it. Maybe his credit went good and they just overcharged the nigga $24 million. But he got a diamond.
They say he been paying on it for a few years.
Yeah, unfortunately. He got a diamond crusted in his forehead. I'm gonna let y'all have at it on that. I ain't got shit on that. What y'all think about that shit? Like, is it like self-expression? Is it art, or is it just fuckery, or is it a mixture of all of it? I'll let y'all have at it. I ain't got shit on that. I know that was,
what they say. Diamond in his forehead bleeding. Call that little Uzi.
That shit dumb, man.
What the hell are y'all talking about, man?
Like some dad joke shit. It's a dad joke. Okay. It's a fucked up ass dad joke.
Okay, man.
Like Uzi, like the blood.
His name Uzi and his blood and the blood oozing out.
It's like a fucked up dad joke.
Wow. Wow.
But no, like I was telling Eugene earlier, like dog, I'm all for like humans being able to express mastery over like their physical form, like because it's the next step in evolution.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like motherfuckers just be able to just edit how they want to look. Niggas just live in a character creator.
Right.
I ain't doing that shit.
Right.
But I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm interested to find out like how does he sleep, like when he roll over, like do it fuck with the shit, you know?
Yeah, sleep like the Undertaker.
You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga got like a special like pillow that hold his head.
He can't roll over. They say he can't put his shirt on too fast. That shit gonna get caught.
Wow. I ain't even looked at it.
That shit's ugly, man.
I mean,
Courtney said it was cricket, but I don't. I don't know, man. Like, I don't even like to entertain fuck shit like that.
Say a nigga want to be a Crystal Gem, dog.
Bars.
I don't know, man.
I'm finna pull it up for you. But yeah, Uzi Vision. Yeah. If Thanos come, I'm just gonna be like, hey, that's the one you're looking for over there.
No, that's why he's throwing out his like excess power. You know what I'm saying? So when the time comes, he can activate.
Look, man, this nigga better not wear $24 million on your forehead. This nigga better not wear another chain in his life. Because now you just undercutting the value of that flex. I ain't mad at the flex. Cause niggas get weird shit pierced all the time, like, you know what I'm saying?
And like Sauce Walker got the like the teardrop, like the little diamond teardrop shit going on.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas got diamond bandanas that they put around their neck, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird ass flex, but at the same time, it's just funny, bro.
I mean, that too.
Yeah, it's like, am I mad at him? No. Like, if I had if I had $24 million, I'm definitely getting the Dr. Manhattan hydrogen molecule tattooed on my forehead. I want that, the Scar Leonidas from 300 right here if I got $24 million. That shit ain't gonna cost me $24 million, but I'm just saying.
How do he know it's even valued that much?
Well,
cause how do we know he didn't get no fucked up deal like when Ace Hood had that fake jewelry on BET that time? Yeah. How you know it ain't no Captain Crunch jewelry or no shit?
It might be. Who gives a fuck? He spent $24 million. That's his money that he blew away.
Captain Crunch when you find not Captain Crunch. What it was when you find the
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack. Okay.
Look, man, that man.
Okay, I said Captain Crunch, but yeah.
If that man ever go broke, he got collateral right here. Like so.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. Like they gotta get Ben Carson to take the shit out of his head. If y'all noticed that.
The money out there.
Yeah, they gotta get Ben Carson gonna have to take that shit
this
out of his head.
This is like 10 to 11. It's between 10 and 11 carats. Like that diamond.
That look like a pimple.
Exactly.
But it's a pink diamond at that. So it's like, bro, that probably won't match half of your wardrobe, but it ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
No, that nigga wanna be an anime character.
I guess, man. Hey. Is that some Avatar shit or something?
All that
Vision.
shit. It's all that shit.
Avengers.
It's all that. Like,
this nigga's the Revenger.
Let's go to a different spectrum. Let's go to a different spectrum of rap, I guess, fuckery, man. Artist fuckery. Cause this shit was buzzing last week in the group chat. I've been so busy, I was just like, I ain't know that. Like, allegedly, people are coming out and saying T.I. goddamn, sexual assaulted some women. I really don't know much about it. I know, y'all was talking about it, but it's alleged. It hasn't been proven. I know people getting lawyered up. So, I'm not going, I can't say that he did or he didn't. I'm not going to defend, but we just had to kind of touch on it. Because I know you feel like, T.I. is a piece of shit anyway. So.
I'm already.
And I am disgusted, Anise. Like, that shit is, yeah. It's so much more we can do. Like, I'm going to rant, man. Like, it's 4 billionaires paying $800 million a piece to go on a space ride. I'm sure y'all seen that. Like,
no.
Like, it's
How
so
much?
Like $800 million a piece. And they
capitalism strikes again.
They literally just gonna orbit the planet. Like, what the fuck, man?
How
This
long they gonna be
motherfucker,
gone?
We gonna spin the block, nigga. What you mean?
He said,
Niggas finna spin the block.
Don't that shit
Or the
like money?
sphere. Niggas finna spin the sphere.
but parallel that shit to the lady who came in your job masturbating. A homeless lady came in your job masturbating because she ain't get put out. Yeah. It shouldn't even be no homeless motherfuckers. Huh?
That's like for real.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
Don't get you put out. The fuck?
No,
you went in the group chat.
She homeless, right?
Yeah.
At the hotel, she just came and slept on the couch. Yeah. It was like, you got to get the fuck out. So she just started masturbating in front of them, so they wouldn't have to put her ass out. They don't want to touch her because it's COVID and she homeless.
Man, I would have put a mask on, and doubled up with some gloves, and
I wouldn't even bother that ass. I'm not security.
That ain't my job. I feel you.
That's a fact. But if your phone start masturbating in front of me,
I don't give a shit. Listen, you do whatever the fuck you want to do,
man.
My life stays the same. hey, you do whatever the fuck you got going on over there.
The point I'm making, man.
Did they at least call the police? Did they call the police?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The initial point I was like trying to make is that, man, we can do so much more
with this money on the damn go take
for our communities, man, than fuck shit like that.
Going like, on a trip.
If I'm a billionaire, man, how about I just go get some engineering degree to be an astronaut and enter the program? But yeah, it's just fuckery.
But you got all that money to avoid having to waste.
You can just
that's a part of it.
Pay to go.
I pay for comfort and convenience all the time.
You just pay to go.
But it's a high probability you might get in.
Start playing the guitar right there.
Bro, it's a high probability you might get in that rocket. That bitch might blow up.
Exactly.
for good. You know what I'm saying? Not just blow up to go up.
And look
They
at
don't
you
get that.
You done spent $800 million to die.
You done did everything downhill. You might as well.
Motherfuckers so out of touch, man. But
Yeah, they are.
damn, he say she on the ones and twos. That shit made my day when you. Because initially, let me get some more back.
Let's rewind. Yeah,
That's my D.
He said he watched you watched the camera footage, right?
Yeah, no, like she recorded it.
I was like, man,
Oh no, she recorded it.
Yeah, no, the night later recorded.
I thought
you
it was
know what
like
I'm saying?
security footage.
Oh
No.
no,
Okay.
On some other shit though.
she a freak.
If you
Recording
get that footage from the lady that worked the night hub,
We don't want
listen,
that.
Put it on Pornhub.
put it on the hub. You get a check for that shit.
I told
$5,000.
I'm sure that's very possible.
Get verified.
But that's disgusting.
Some white man gonna search that shit and it's gonna go.
Oh, y'all
viral.
go ahead and
what did I say in the group chat? We gonna leave this shit alone, man. We gonna leave this shit alone. When you said the it was camera footage, I'm like, man, that shit was probably like a scratch and sniff. The goddamn camera footage.
Hey.
It was like a goddamn scratches. You know what? We don't know what that woman been through, man.
Yeah, no, like that's why I just
But we know where she was going.
Whatever she was going through, she got horny.
But she was that woman, man.
yeah.
God, she wild in a motherfucker. She wild.
Hey, man.
She wild.
Downtown different.
She ain't had nothing to lose, nigga. It was like 35 degrees last
man.
night, man.
Can we get these DJs?
It was last night?
out, though?
Huh?
They got-
Well, this last night, right, DJ?
Huh?
This was last night,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
They
It was cold as
called-
fucking Birmingham last night,
She
man.
want to get her a free cop.
Oh man, the kind of
They going, y'all, they going in.
They called the homeless lady masturbating DJ Scratch and Sniff, DJ Squeaks, DJ Poopbox, DJ Babbage, DJ Hotbox. Put it on the OnlyFans. DJ Freaky Beats.
DJ Freaky Beats.
DJ Wiggle Worm.
I don't even want to go further into the shit because I'm gonna start asking questions.
You threw that out there randomly in the middle of us talking about something.
But I was trying to make the point, man. No motherfucker, no homeless person should have to go in a hotel and masturbate, man. When this nigga's paying $800 million to go to goddamn space. That's all I'm saying, man.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong.
Right. That shit wild though, man. I ain't trying to be on my Bernie Sanders shit when you know now, but goddamn, that's all I'm saying, man. We gotta do better as humans. Fuck. That should even never happen, man.
We
But
do, but because
That's the shirt right there. We gotta do better as humans.
like for real.
you
know what?
Coming soon.
Let's change the hue again. Since we on some perverse shit. That motherfucking Vestavia. I'm sure y'all read the article. It was a guy. I'm getting all informed. It was a guy. He had a masseuse shop in Vestavia, right? And he was giving free massages or like 80% discount massages to first responders or whatever.
Spirit fingers.
So he getting these women in there, man. He giving them like the real massage. Then that nigga he say, it's a Native American tribal massage I want to do on you, which requires this nigga to put all his fingers in these women vaginas and lick them, suck on them and lick them like he was just going there. Fucking going there. He did this to multiple women.
No.
Multiple fucking women, man. This shit was a cover story on every news outlet in Birmingham this week.
Hold on, let me see.
And guess what?
And it gets better. It gets better. This nigga was a former police chief in Phoenix City.
That's what he looked
How
like.
you end up as a masseuse when you used to be a police chief?
I got some on that.
He the CEO.
Yeah, he the owner. Yeah, he the owner. Yeah.
So that's why.
But
Ace's date. Oh my God!
You bet.
And that's one of the top ones that people be talking about.
in what way? Because I think, please tell the people what you talking about. Because I want to.
No, I'm as in where they go to get their massages and whatnot.
Wow.
So I haven't heard anything negative about it until.
Like he dropping dick off at some of the women, man.
Got him.
Because if y'all DJ, you read the article because the article was damn near like a comic book. Like they had a lady, they had multiple women describing the situation. One lady said she was reading. I mean, she was waiting in the waiting room, and she heard like the bed screeching, goddamn, from the next room. So he fucking these women. Some of them. And I guess it was like kind of hit or miss. All the women went going for that bullshit, man. Like he really sexually assaulted a multitude of women. And I personally feel that the reason he's not a police chief anymore, because they probably got him on some bullshit, but because he was a police, they like, man, you just get the fuck out of here. We just want your ass gone. And they allowed this nigga to come to Birmingham and start doing this.
I know a police.
So if I was these women, and if I had their lawyers, I would sue not only the city of Vestavia Hill, because the nigga ain't have no masseuse license. He just had a business license. No fucking masseuse license. So I would sue Vestavia Hills, and I would sue Phoenix City, man. But I'm talking to how y'all feel about that situation, man?
All right, cool. Because I definitely had to check.
Make sure you ain't been there.
No, nigga, I've never been. Nah, but I definitely bought some Groupons, like on some Secret Santa shit, to some day spas and some massage shit. Like when we had Secret Santa at work, I was giving that to, because everybody be like, "Oh, here go $15." Don't like put effort into it when you in a corporate workplace. So I was like, man, you know what? I got a woman this time. You know what? Go get a massage. And I just got a Groupon. I overspent on it. But it went to Oasis. So I just had to check my Groupon real quick to be sure I ain't send nobody in there way. But, man, that's fuck shit. Not funny thing, but the fucked up part
it is kind of funny, though.
It is kind of funny. It's very funny. It's fucked up, but it's funny.
Yeah.
We use like, I got a Native American
that's what
technique. The nigga ain't even Native American, he a white guy.
I thought he was black. When I read I'm like, this nigga black. Oh, they finna beat the British off his ass. LaVan Johnson. And when you hear the name LaVan Johnson,
yeah, that sound like he from
they finna goddamn NWO his ass in the jail. But no, man. This motherfucker, look, he had, man, I don't know if y'all been to, like, got a massage before. Like, the lights be dim, but they don't be completely off. This nigga doing massages in pitch black darkness because he got a hard dick. He don't want these people to see how hard his dick is, man. This nigga tripping, man. This nigga tripping, bro. Like, DJ, what you...
I'm gonna cut on some mood music.
Bro.
Man, nah, it's like...
I got the
No, it's like some... It's like some shit like
You don't mind if I cut on some Barry White, do you?
It's like some shit. It's like some shit that'll be in like an episode of like Nip Tuck or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's so goofy. Like it's just some TV shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like nigga was like, hey, I'm gonna do the porn in real life.
Yeah. Nigga, like, what? This nigga really trying to do. He probably had cameras in that motherfucker, man.
See?
Of course he did.
See, Nick said the same thing I said. I know some police officers that were fired for the same.
I remember y'all told me some stories.
Yeah,
about prostitution rings and shit in certain areas, but niggas trying to fuck the prostitutes, they ain't supposed to be patrolling.
Oh,
man. But that type of stuff happens.
But we know police are trash.
Supposed to be patrolling and preaching.
Yeah.
Talking about let me bless you with this thing.
Yeah.
Using church terms.
Yeah. They got the nigga on wiretap.
You know they got the police camera and all that.
Yeah.
And then the prostitute told on his ass.
Yeah. Man,
you about to arrest me and try to fuck me.
What you think about the situation, Mark?
I'm a prostitute. Man, that's perverted, man. You fingering in with every finger, man. He literally
just put his whole face and tongue and lips on these women, man.
Yeah, he basically he went ahead and
he sucked one lady titties, bro. Flat out just sucked the motherfucker. So they ain't got shit doing on massage. He just started sucking the woman titties. All this shit in the article, man. Like I was blown away reading that bullshit.
See, he said, "Fuck the massage. Let me just go ahead and do some foreplay."
Straight up.
And if you enjoy, let me fuck.
Basically, that's some bold ass shit, man.
And you still paid him that $50.
Exactly, he still
that shit is fucked up.
They was still paying him, man. Like, bro, they was still.
How you a super scumbag?
I don't know, man. I do not know. Then, like, it was certain women. The women was like, "I'm gonna give you a massage." It was a woman in there, right? She was like, "I'm gonna give you a massage." Then he'd be like, "Hell no, I want her." Then the lady had to go out. "No, he gonna give you a massage because he better at it." So the woman, like,
they ain't on it too. So
yeah, she complicit too. This shit wild, bro. Like that may have been one of the wildest shit I done read. This shit.
Yeah.
Just like that T.I. and Tiny shit.
That's what
just
yeah.
But yeah, it just.
So yeah, that all plays into each other. The women setting the other women up.
Now with the T.I. shit, that's alleged. We don't know. Ain't no real proof came out.
Yeah, because he got it. I'll tell you this. I know.
Yeah, because he doesn't have like a track record of being a dumbass at all. No.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah.
Any nigga with a Napoleon complex, I always be like, he might have did that shit.
I mean, the nigga bought guns at Walgreens parking lot. I never forget that.
I know he.
That's the most idiotic thing ever.
It's ways to buy guns, or drugs, or whatever, but not in Walgreens parking lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's asking for your ass to get arrested.
Sometimes you just look
Literally in broad daylight.
Yeah.
It's high noon. Let's get these guns from Walgreens.
in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, Nick, he posed a very good question. Like, why they ain't badminton and shit? That just let me know the majority of these women, if not all of them, was probably white. They probably was white.
Well, I never.
Yeah, they probably was white, man. Because I don't know if a sister would just go for no shit like that.
He wouldn't even try it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Cats like that don't try that on black women.
LeVan, though, that nigga might come up dead in jail, though, man. Mm-hmm. The fact that he a ex-police officer, he doing that foul shit.
He done for it.
Yeah. They
gotta send him to a cupcake camp.
Yeah. Let's change it up again real quick, man. Talk about some video game shit, but not like, EA Sports. I can't stand them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers bring back college football. I already said I'm not supporting that shit until they try to compensate them players in some way. Yeah. Not just the NCAA, EA Sports, because they look.
So apparently, they say the first game won't be released for another 2 or 3 years because they trying to work the kinks out with getting
they
it paid.
Fucking better.
So that's the whole thing of why it's not gonna immediately be released. And I'm glad too, because I don't want a damn flat out ass goddamn copy and paste of the goddamn weak ass man game.
That's exactly what they gonna do.
Bro,
that's exactly what they gonna do. Like, if you look, the reason they even made the announcement because ain't nobody buying that bullshit no more. People tired, and that like they programs are so fucking lazy. They just been making the same game over and over and over again because they know people dumb as fuck, and they'll spend them $70 annually. Like, man, come on, man.
Man, they can't.
No,
man. They can't.
That's exactly what they
gonna boycott like hell if they try to do that shit. They gonna boycott.
They gonna do it, man. They know people want to play college. They gonna do it, and they know they
better come out with college basketball and all over again too. And these folks need to goddamn let EA Sports get out the monopoly of the
well, they got the license agreement, so it's nothing that you can do about it.
I wonder how long it is because 2K needs to bring back football. College football and college basketball.
What y'all think about that shit, man? I'm not fucking with it.
I don't want to see no college games until them kids getting paid. I don't care if it's 2K or what. I ain't gonna even front. I love that March Madness when EA had it, but as I became an adult and I realized, that's why they ain't got no names on this game because they can't pay these motherfuckers. But yet you make somebody with their jersey
I know who number 2 is.
They face.
That's Raymond Felton.
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
You can't. Like they was getting over the systems by hook and crook. So I don't want to see no college game until they getting paid. Shit, they shouldn't. Well, I ain't gonna say they shouldn't, but in my personal opinion, they need to get paid for the sport they play in real life. When it comes to NCAA,
well, that's all a part of it too.
Yeah, and I mean, I know you said that about EA, but I truly do believe that the NCAA got something to do with this too because they ain't able to sell tickets right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a whole season, you got games being canceled, you got 20% of the crowd that would normally be at the college football playoffs and
no tailgating, so no buying parking spots.
We took a revenue hit for real. Right. Just how valuable them college players was, but they got to make up the revenue some way.
No economy here.
How you gonna get it? EA, run that shit.
Now them niggas already got hit. That's why NCAA stopped, because of the O'Bannon versus NCAA lawsuit. That's why the motherfucker stopped from the get-go.
What's gonna happen is like they gonna have to get likenesses though. So like all
they
that,
gonna have
like,
to drop their bread.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Have to.
They gonna have to because the way, like, because if they go with the FIFA model where like how they monetize that shit
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like how they monetize it though with the Ultimate Team shit and everything. Like if they want people to like keep spending money, they gonna have to get likenesses because niggas gonna want to have to buy players,
right,
and shit. So like,
and that'll be fucking disgusting. They had niggas trying to buy Bo Jackson from Auburn in 1980.
You know it's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Like that shit fucking,
no, it's gonna happen.
It's
gonna
that
happen.
Shit disgusting, man.
Heisman winning Derrick Henry.
Like, welcome to the dystopian future we live in. It's gonna happen.
They got it. If they want to make a decent, solid game and make some money off of it, they got to put all this stuff in there, like you said.
And they got the
ultimate
ball.
team, right? They got to play ball and pay these folks.
They got to pay them. Cause EA Sports, if they could, they'll try to get out of that shit without giving the players a game for free. Yeah. They don't give a fuck, man. Look. The only reason they stopped making 2K football is because them niggas almost went out of business in 2005 when 2K dropped that 1995 game.
Yeah,
but that shit was amazing.
Oh yeah,
that was a good ass game.
Oh my god!
I mean, 1 + 1 = 2. Why the fuck would I pay $70 to play this bullshit when I can pay $19 to play some better shit?
Like I could, you know, play that game from the helmet, nigga.
Right,
like,
all of that.
Amazing.
EA Sports, they took all the rest of the capital they had and gave it to the NFL for the license agreement, and that's how they was able to survive. You know what I'm saying? They said fuck. They took the loss on basketball, and lo and behold, the 2K monopoly began. You know, so they put all
and that's
of
going downhill too.
Fuck nah, cause there ain't nothing to compete with 2K right now. Even as crappy as people say 2K is, you is not going back to play NBA Live. That shit been good since 2007.
Oh no, that shit like
that shit has died, resurrected, and died twice.
No, like I don't think people who know like NBA Live was bad. Like, and I'm talking about bad on a technical level.
It was bad. I'm
talking about bad on a T-pose level. Like when your character's T-posing down court, like it was that kind of bad.
That shit wasn't realistic at all.
I don't know about
realistic, nigga. Your character didn't animate. Your character went to the default pose when you fucking put the skin on the character. Like,
yeah,
look, man. EA made NBA Street. They always gonna have love for me for that. NBA Street, NFL Street,
no,
Streets, NBA Live up till 2007.
EA as a company as a whole is garbage though.
They trash.
I mean,
look, man,
since they had them hit. They made Def Jam fight for New York, my nigga.
But they got trash Star Wars games. Like
Star Wars leaving. They going with another company.
Ubisoft and shit. Yeah.
Hitman company.
Them back.
I think that's it.
Them early 2000s games.
They made a couple Hitman games.
They had some bangers in them early.
Man,
2000s. Like they did, but
anything beyond 2008,
too bad.
Nah,
that like the company like they swallow up smaller developers, like, and those smaller developers die, and then fucking they hit you with the fucking loot crates in your games, and they take all your money. And like, man, and then like they games be fucked up. Like EA trash, dog.
Hot trash.
As a business, yeah.
Fucking save Titanfall though. Fucking EA, like that game is good as fuck.
This last thing I'm gonna say. NBA Live was so trash before 2017. I used to watch niggas play it, even that we know. Yeah, we was playing video games at school. That's very unfortunate now, you know. But anyhow. Niggas set their defense like a 2-3 zone, 1-2-1, whatever. They set the defense. Niggas just come with the ball and just jump up and 360 dunk in between a set fucking basketball defense. Nigga, that's like a glitch in the Matrix type shit.
Man, 2K wasn't that real back then.
It was still better than live, damn. Even the how to shoot free throws was better than live.
What you about the left trigger and right trigger,
right trigger, squeeze.
Yeah, I mean that
Live did have fucking crosshair. Ding, ding,
on the backboard.
I ain't gonna lie. If your ass was like shooting free throws with Shaq, that shit go like this.
That shit was a blur. Take a guess on that shit.
Yeah, man.
Get that shit twice fast.
Well, yeah, man. We've been chilling tonight, man. That's it. Like, other than Black History shit. Like, oh yeah, next time we come in here, man, we should do a review on the Fred Hampton movie, man.
Yes,
you know they come out.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta see that. Okay, I need to switch over.
Because man, matter of fact, I was talking to my mom. She was like, you know, they making a movie about Black Jesus. I'm like, nah, mom, that's about Fred Hampton. And she was like, who the hell is Fred Hampton? Then I had to tell her. She didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, we love you though.
But yeah, Fred Hampton, man. I've been looking forward to that movie. Like, that cat, he gained weight to play that.
Yeah.
You know, I fuck with HBO Max. I watched the Denzel shit last week.
How you feel about that?
The ending was terrible, but it was a good movie. You know, like, Jared Leto is a motherfucker. I like him, man. He a crazy cat. Denzel was being Denzel. He did a good job, but the ending, man, they could have did better. They could have.
But they lineup is crazy for the show.
Godzilla. Godzilla coming in March.
That's old.
Judas and the Black Messiah, Space Jam 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's old.
Jerry movie, the Mortal Kombat reboot. Like, they got some shit.
Will Smith playing Venus and Serena Dad. Don't forget the Matrix at the end of the year. On Christmas. Like, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
He saying not Fred Hammond, Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton, man. Not the fat light skinned nigga.
No weapon.
My bad if I said it. It's been a long 24 hours, man. But no, y'all remember if y'all remember, we can talk about this, and this is it. Like, y'all want to highlight somebody for Black History, man, that people may not know about. Let's,
What he said.
Yeah. Shout out to Guwap. First nigga to perform
Nigga,
this disc record in front of a nigga.
Every single one.
But nah, Black History Month, man. Who would I like to highlight? Shout out to motherfucking Joe Mentor. He is a artist in this city. He has the African Village in America. Y'all probably recognize him because he drive around in this truck with paint all over it. And if you ever roll past the Heritage and seen them crazy signs on the side of the road.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah,
like, I look like a religious enthusiast. Like,
no, he's just an artist, bro. He got like
because it's kind of religion inspired, like Christian.
No,
inspired.
he got like a whole. It's politically inspired and everything.
Okay,
he has the world. He got. See, the thing. Most people in the city think he fucking crazy, but the man got artwork in the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
It's literally about 5 blocks from here. Like, he'll tell you
laughing for, man.
He'll tell you the story of how Elmwood Cemetery was where they buried all the white people originally, and then if you go back, like you headed towards Homewood, that abandoned graveyard that's where they originally buried the slaves at. But he bought 4 plots of land next to the slave yard, and it's all filled up with his art.
Yeah.
Shit.
I've been to a house that was across the street from his shit.
Yes.
He's channeling those spirits too.
Yes. And he got, like, there's this cool, this one piece that I found was cool as shit, right? He got a toilet bowl out there. He just makes art from whatever he grabs, whether it's free, something in the flea market, whatever's laying around.
Basquiat's type,
yeah.
That's what Basquiat is.
And that man got a toilet bowl out there. He was like, the city of Birmingham spent $60 million on sewage going down the drain. He painted that shit on the toilet bowl. I was like, this nigga's the motherfucking goat.
No, that's real artistry.
So shout out to Joe Mentor. Yes, I want that man to have a national holiday before it's all said and done. And shout out to motherfucking Willie Perry of Birmingham. He's a fucking black man. The Black Batman. I don't know if you remember that story.
Yeah.
Who? Willie Perry.
You nigga said who?
Willie Perry, like, you might consider him a house nigga. But the story is cool as fuck. Willie Perry is from Birmingham, right? This is back in like the fucking 60s or 70s. So this guy, he had this whip. He had this car.
Hey, guess what the car was though? You probably seen it when you was a kid.
I'm listening.
Is that fair part?
The Batmobile?
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what? I thought that was like Adam West's car, like from the original show. Is this nigga car?
This nigga car.
Bro.
This is what they called him, the Birmingham Batman. It's a news story about this shit.
I thought I thought Adam West and them donated the shit to Fat Park. I don't know why.
My parents put me on when I was a kid. Like
he had this car and he souped it up and shit. But then he was like, you know what? I'ma help people. And he had like a mini fridge with like water in the back seat. He had like spare gas tanks. And he just used to spend his spare time riding up and down the freeway.
Just like the Batmobile from the Adam West shit.
He souped it up like that. He used to ride up and down. It's that old car.
You remember that car? You remember that car?
I know exactly what they're talking
Damn,
about.
I did not know that.
He used to ride, it's a black guy. He used to ride up and down the freeway. Then somebody was stranded. He changed their tire for them. They ran out of gas. He would get them gas. If they need to get their car towed, he would just pick them up, take them somewhere till the tow truck got there, bring them back. Like, he just did this shit. But then it also became a thing of like, hey, I'm helping all these women sign my car. So he had stickers where people would sign the sticker. Sometimes they would leave phone numbers on that shit. And he'd take them shits to the side of the car. Like, so shout out to Mom. He does have a national holiday here. So shout out to motherfucking Willie Perry. Your mama know Willie Perry. She know what she know. Yeah, so
that's in her generation. Yeah,
shout out to Willie Perry. That's Black History.
I did not know that, man.
I'll show you that article after this. This is a quick story, but yeah.
DJ, you got somebody?
Sun Ra.
Oh, A&M.
Did he die?
A&M graduate, by the way.
Yeah, like
How long ago, son? It's been like since 2014, right? 2015.
but man, like one of my biggest, like, you know what I'm saying, inspirations.
Right.
That nigga was really like, hey, I am my art. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And like, so
was he from Birmingham too?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was from Ansley, if I'm not mistaken. Pratt,
so.
something like that. But I know he went to A&M too, which is like
Never mind, this nigga died before I was born.
For real, Summer?
93, say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, when you was born, the year 2000?
94. That nigga digital baby, the Y2K baby.
That's funny with you.
But no, damn. Yeah.
Your mama said she's gonna kick you.
I didn't mean it like that. Come on, man. But yeah.
But no, like Sun Ra, like, listen to his music, like, that shit's dope. That nigga made a song about nuclear war, and that shit's hilarious.
Now I gotta go back and look it up on YouTube. I gotta check it out.
Oh yeah, nah, like, if you fuck with Fela Kuti, man, you'll fuck with Sun Ra.
Enough said for me. Yeah. But yeah, Ma, who you got?
I'm looking at Sun Ra stuff now. Herman Poole Blunt. But
You know that nigga from his.
But man, it was something I shared on Facebook the other day, man. Another guy from Birmingham. What's his name? James Lewis Senior or something like that. Let me see.
While you look that up, I'm gonna go into
You go ahead. Here we go. I got it.
Okay.
Dr. Jesse J. Lewis Senior. 96 years old, still living, still running his businesses. Birmingham.
What is he known for locally?
Businesses. His what's it? Birmingham Times. Did he run Birmingham Times? I think he ran Birmingham Times.
The newspaper?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Let's see.
Wow.
I give a shout out to MP. You know, for showing naked, popping trunk, and showing screens.
So he from Birmingham too?
Yep.
Man, you know what? I wouldn't even gonna like go local because I guess since it's Black History Month, we can do this every time, you know, in February. But since we local,
So yeah, he founded Birmingham Times in 1963 and sold it in 2015. He still operates his other business, his real estate portfolio and his office next door to the old Birmingham Times.
damn.
Which is right down here on the west side of Birmingham. He started in the military, man. He didn't finish school. He had like an 8th grade education, I think, and then ended up in the military, and then ended up getting getting a degree from forgot what school he got a degree from, but he ended up getting all the way to his doctorate. He ended up being president of Lawson State for some years.
Okay, that's what she just put that. Damn.
Yeah. He served on the racist George Wallace cabinet. He said George Wallace actually became one of his friends. And he said when George Wallace appointed him to that position, that the white folks that he was over acted that's my cousin. That's who funeral I'm doing tomorrow that he put in there. But he said when the old boy when Gerald what's his name, Gerald Wallace gave him, did I say the nigga name right?
It don't matter. Okay, fuck George Wallace.
George Wallace, that's it.
Yeah. Gerald Wallace, hold on, man.
Yeah, I was about to say right.
Not the nigga from the country.
That nigga put up 20 and 10 in Alabama.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
But yeah, George Wallace appointed him to the cabinet. Then he said his first day at work, all the white people said went home sick, and they wasn't sick from nothing but a black man, but a black man being their boss.
Yeah.
And man, he didn't have some money. He I would say a millionaire. He you know,
Birmingham Times shit.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, and it sounded like he came up around the time with A.G. Gaston.
Right.
He was in that, you know, in that time frame, which the person I was about to bring up, since we talking local, he was around at the time of A.G. Gaston. He worked cases for A.G. Gaston. But since, you know, not y'all cousin, but I know Nick mentioned somebody else in Birmingham beforehand, and niggas talking about Matt Barnes and all that shit. I'm gonna bring up Mike Howard. Have y'all ever heard of Mike Howard from Birmingham?
No.
He was like a pimp, a major pimp in the 1970s in Birmingham. He was a real pimp because he had the one white women from the news channels horn for him. Everybody talk about this shit like he used to have the women at the USF games at Legion Field. He come in with fur coats. He had a Rolls Royce and shit. Just on some silly shit. But on a serious tip, Arthur Shores, man, like the most prominent black attorney from this state. He was practicing law in the 1940s and 50s. He was like the second black person in this state to pass the bar exam. Matter of fact, when he used to go to court, it was all white juries, all white judges. They would make him stand behind, they would make him stand in the crowd and present his cases. They didn't allow him to sit with the other lawyers. From Dynamite Hill.
Damn.
He helped A.G. Gaston. He was the lawyer for the 4 little girls. He represented their family amongst other black people during the civil rights age. He was one of Martin Luther King lawyers during the Birmingham jail situation. So Arthur Shores is a living legend. I got his book. Good guy, man. Grew up in Winona, but he stayed in Dynamite Hill. He's one of the first people that invested in the Green Book, where black people used to travel around the nation or different areas. He invested in it, and he used to utilize that book when he went to certain places and had he had certain cases, man. So very well known guy. So it was going local. I was gonna mention a couple other people.
Speaking of Dynamite Hill, the guy I was talking about, he that's where he lived. He still lives Dynamite Hill.
A lot of the well-to-do black people during and before and after the civil rights movement, they stayed in Dynamite Hill
and still live there. And
that's where the KKK and all the prejudice people they would go and just throw Molotov cocktails in these people's houses because they know that's where the power, that's where the influence of the paradigm shift was coming from. It was coming from Dynamite Hill. So it's like we can never forget this shit was just really like 50 years ago. We can never forget about that. But yeah, Arthur Shores, he was definitely a giant, a local giant. So as far as that, like I was gonna talk about some other people, but since you kind of set the tone with local artists, because I did not know about that artist, and I did not know about the Black Batman. That's hella cool, man. That's hella cool, but that's all I got.
Well, it's no bonus hour tonight because we started late. Also, for everybody streaming live, thank you for the live comments and the feedback and being a part of the show.
Making fun of homeless women.
DJ, flick it.
Wow.
Wow.
No.
Go DJ.
But stay tuned. Make sure you follow the pages, Sankofa Suite, on our social media platforms. We're gonna find a new day for the podcast. We have to. We have
probably a weekday or something.
Yeah, a weekday or something.
Because scheduling fucked up.
I don't want to do Wednesdays because shout out to the Witty Committee. But we're gonna figure something out.
We need to do another mashup too, man.
Yeah, man. Pod Clash on the way.
Yeah.
Definitely. And we should bring some more people in here too. Shout out to Off the Record Podcast. They just launched a video stream. I am at home. I'm chill out.
She might be talking to me.
I'm pretty sure she is.
I mean, I got stuff to do in the morning, so yeah, I gotta go home. Yeah.
And on that note, that is the phasing octopus that we call DJ, who is a DJ amongst 7 other things. That is a Reverend named Mark. You got to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest or a pimp named Slickback. I'm Eugene Wright, also known as Eugene Wright, but my mama and my homies call me Itty. That is your host, C-Nub. Peace.
They were wild out in the comments, man.